Welcome to Purple Code, everyone. Let me first make an introduction. I'm known as Code Agent. First, we'll be teaching you core Java and debugging several programs in our channel, so I'll start the video now to save you some time. In this video, we will go over the basics of Java, variables and operators, control statements and loops, arrays, and object-oriented programming concept. Java is a high-level, object-oriented programming language that was first released in 1995. It is popular for its platform independence, meaning that it can be run on any device or operating system that has the Java Virtual Machine JVM installed. Java is used extensively in web and mobile app development, as well as in enterprise software development. It is also used in the development of embedded systems, such as those found in cars and medical devices. In Java, variables are used to store data that can be manipulated by the program. Variables can be of different types, such as integers, floats, and strings. They can also be assigned values and used in mathematical operations. Operators are symbols used to perform specific actions on variables or values. Examples of operators in Java include arithmetic operators, comparison operators, logical operators, assignment operators, and lastly, relational operators. Control statements in Java are used to control the flow of execution in a program. Examples of control statements include if-else statements, switch statements, and ternary operators. Loops are used to repeat a block of code multiple times. There are three types of loops in Java: for loops, while loops, and do-while loops. These loops can be used to iterate over arrays or perform other repetitive tasks. Arrays in Java are used to store multiple values of the same type in a single variable. They can be of different dimensions, such as one-dimensional arrays or two-dimensional arrays. Arrays can be accessed using indexes, which start at 0. They can also be sorted, searched, and modified using various methods. Object-oriented programming (OOP) is a programming paradigm that is based on the concept of objects. In Java, everything is an object, including variables, functions, and even the language itself. OOP concepts in Java include encapsulation, inheritance, and polymorphism. Encapsulation is the practice of hiding data within an object, while inheritance allows objects to inherit properties and methods from other objects. Polymorphism allows objects to take on different forms depending on the context in which they are used. Java is a powerful and versatile programming language that is widely used in many industries. Understanding the basic concepts of Java, such as variables, operators, control statements, loops, arrays, and OOP, is essential for anyone interested in learning how to program. With its vast library of pre-built functions and its ability to run on any platform, Java is a great language for both beginners and experienced programmers alike.
Your code agent is back in service. So today in this video we are going to learn about Java data types, Java operators. So let's get started. Basic syntax of Java is given below. Class is a keyword in Java that indicates the start of a class definition. Data types is the name of the class being defined. The class name should same as the file name. Public static void main string args is a method definition that declares a method named main. The main method is a special method in Java that is called when the program is run. The public keyword indicates that the method can be accessed from other classes. The static keyword indicates that the method belongs to the class rather than to an instance of the class. The void indicates that the method does not return a value. The string args parameter is an array of strings that can be passed to the main method when it is called. If we run this program, it will print hello world. In Java, there are two types of data types. The first one is primitive and the other one is non-primitive. The primitive data types are classified into following categories: integer, float, characters, boolean. And the non-primitive data types are classified as string, array, etc. Let's see the primitive and non-primitive data types with example. Now we will learn about the operators in Java. Java operators are categorized into 5 types. Number 1, arithmetic operator. Number 2, assignment operator. Number 3, comparison operator. Number 4, logical operator, and number 5, bitwise operator. Let's see the arithmetic operators. Now, we will see the assignment operators. The comparison operators are discussed below. These are the logical operators. The bitwise operators are Today in this video we are going to learn about the control statements in Java. In Java, a control statement is a statement that allows us to control the flow of the Java code. Java has 3 types of control statements. 1. Decision-making statements. It decide which statement to execute and when. Decision-making statements evaluate the Boolean expression and control the program flow depending upon the result of the condition provided. 2. Loop statements. Loop statements are used to iterate the statements till it has become false. 3. Jump statements. Jump statements are used to transfer the control of the program to the specific statements. In other words, jump statements transfer the execution control to the other part of the program. So let's understand each statements with examples. In decision-making statement, it has if and switch statement. If statement has 4 types. 1. Simple if. Only execute when the if statement is true. 2. If else. If the if statement is false, then else statement will be executed. 3. If else if. Multiple if else statements. 4. Nested if. If else statements are situated inside another if else statements. The next statement is switch statements. It chooses options or cases according to the argument passed through in the switch function. Now we will going to learn about the looping statements in Java. In Java, there are three types of loop statements. A. For loop, it enables us to initialize the loop variable, check the condition, and increment/decrement in a single line of code. B. While loop. The while loop is also used to iterate over the number of statements multiple times. C. Do while loop. The do while loop checks the condition at the end of the loop after executing the loop statements. When the number of iteration is not known and we have to execute the loop at least once, we can use do while loop. At last, we will see the break statements in Java. In Java, jump statement are used jump or transfer the flow of the code to another iteration. It has two types. A. Break. As the name suggests, the break statement is used to break the current flow of the program and transfer the control to the next statement outside a loop or switch statement. B. Continue. Unlike break statement, the continue statement doesn't break the loop, whereas it skips the specific part of the loop and jumps to the next iteration of the loop immediately. In this video, we'll be diving deep into the world of Java arrays. So, grab your favorite beverage, get comfortable, and let's dive in. I'm excited to share this knowledge with you. So let's get started. Normally, an array is a collection of similar type of elements which has contiguous memory location. A Java array is an object that includes components of the same data type. Array elements are also stored in a contiguous memory area. It is a data structure in which we keep similar components. A Java array can only hold a limited number of elements. Array in Java is index-based. The first element of the array is stored at the 0th index. 2nd element is stored on 1st index and so on. In Java, there are two types of arrays. 1. Single-dimensional array. 2. Multidimensional array. Let's understand them with some examples. A single-dimensional array is a type of data structure that allows you to store a collection of data elements of the same data type. The elements are stored in a contiguous block of memory and are accessed using an index value. The index value starts from 0 for the first element and increases by 1 for each subsequent element. Syntax is to declare an array, R. Initialization of an array. Let's see an example. A multi-dimensional array is an array that has more than one dimension. It is a collection of elements that are organized into a two-dimensional or higher dimensional structure. Each element in a multi-dimensional array is identified by its position in the array, which is defined by its indices. In a two-dimensional array, the indices are usually represented by two numbers, one representing the row and the other representing the column. In a three-dimensional array, the indices are represented by three numbers, representing the row, column, and depth. Syntaxes to declare a 2D array. Initialization of 2D array. Let's see an example. I will show you real-life examples on Java Array. I will show you how to store and retrieve data in array, and will also manipulate the data in the array. So, let's start this. In this example, I will show you how to store the temperature of a place for a week. Now we will find the highest temperature. Now we will find the lowest temperature. Now we will find the average temperature of the week. In Java, or in any programming language, we can create matrix using array. A matrix is basically a 2D array, which is used to store data in row and column format. Syntax to create a matrix is: if we want to create a matrix of m rows and n columns, then the total number of elements should be multiplication of m and n. For example, if we create a matrix of 2 rows and 3 columns, then the total number of elements in the matrix will be 2 into 3 equals 6. And it will look like this. In this section, we will learn how to create and access a matrix. So, let's start it. The output will be like this. In this video, we will learn how to add and subtract two matrices. In Java, we can perform multiple operations. Addition and subtraction are one of them. We can add two matrices as well as subtract also. But the order of both the matrices should be the same. Means, both the matrices should have the same rows and columns. If the matrix 1 is of order 2*3, then the matrix 2 also have order of 2*3. For example, matrix 1 has elements 1, 2, 3, 4 and matrix 2 has elements 5, 6, 7, 8. Then the addition of the two matrix will be 6, 8, 10, 12. Let's see the coding part. The output will be like this. In this video, we will learn how to multiply two matrices in Java. In Java, we must ensure two things in order to calculate the product, otherwise, matrix multiplication is impossible. Assume we have two matrices A and B of dimensions m into n and p into q, respectively. The first matrix's number of columns must equal the number of rows in the second matrix. This indicates that n equals p must be true. The dimensions of the resulting product are number of rows in the first matrix into number of columns in the second matrix. As a result, the resulting matrix has the dimension MQ. For example, matrix A has elements 2, 3, 4, 1, and the matrix B has elements 6, 8, 2, 5. Then after multiplication, we WLL get resultant matrix 18, 31, 26, 37. Let's see the coding part. The output will be Thank you for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel. And also leave a sweet comment below. Happy coding!